Galapagos protection dogs. Wildlife traffic, one of the largest trades of organized crime, has the same economic impact as the traffic in drugs and arms. According to the United Nations, between 2010 and 2012, 100,000 elephants were killed in Africa for their tusks of ivory. SICE reports that in 2014, 1,215 rhinoceros were the target of illegal hunting in South Africa alone, which means that one rhinoceros was killed every 8 hours. It is estimated that around 100 million sharks are killed each year to supply the world shark fin market.
If, for example, we speak of sharks, where about 100 million are captured per year for their fins alone, this can change the dynamics of life in the oceans, thus changing ecosystems.
And if ecosystems change, the biodiversity changes can alter the equilibrium of life itself, including that of humans. In Ecuador, a country of megadiversity, the Environmental Protection Unit of the National Police Force, UPMA, undertakes control measures in wildlife traffic.
Acknowledged. 911 on my way.
These operations also occur in Galapagos. In the islands, the police carry out their work with the incalculable value of special companions, police dogs, trained specifically in the detection of marine wildlife.
The National Police Force of Ecuador, through the Environmental Protection Unit, has expanded its operations through the K-9 Wildlife and Marine Species Control Unit. Our work is focused on protecting and preserving the nature and ecosystems of the Galapagos Islands. With the help of our dogs, we can detect sea cucumbers, seahorses, shark fins, and other species.
The dogs were born in Holland, and after complying with all the quarantine procedures were brought to Ecuador by the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society that donated them to the National Police, who trained them to detect, by smell, vulnerable species.
We have an agreement with the Ministry of the Interior, which controls the National Police Force. For us, it is a wonderful opportunity to offer the country a living tool for this type of detection that helps to protect the marine ecosystems of Galapagos, a definitive aim of the government.
These K-9 agents aligned to the conservation of the Galapagos are Truss, Xaver, Rony, and Missy.
My role as a guide is to give precise orders so that my dog can carry out an excellent search with good results and no errors.
The control operations are carried out principally on boats, docks, and airports. The work is complex and tough. The dogs must maintain their concentration and interest during the whole time of the operations. With their dog handlers, they inspect suitcases, cardboard boxes, and even containers where the dogs are faced with many strange odors. Yet, the dog's refined sense of smell will immediately identify if a smell is a shark fin, sea cucumber, or seahorse. Irrespective of the hour, the police team is always ready 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year.
The efficiency of the dogs to detect whatever substance is 100%, given that their smelling capacity is much greater than that of the human being.
Smelling is the most developed sense in dogs, containing more than 200 million receptors located in the nose, in comparison to human beings who only have 5 million. Dogs sniff at a rate of 5 times per second.
A dog can detect dozens of different smells with great precision. If it says something is here, there is no doubt. And it makes no difference if the human owner of the suitcase says there is nothing inside. There it is, if the dog says so.
In this simulation, the environmental police person has hidden a shark fin in a suitcase. The dog starts its investigation, smelling the luggage one by one, until it arrives at the infected suitcase. Within seconds, it gives a positive alert signal. The reward is to play with its paw.
The majority of the people who arrive here are tourists who come to enjoy nature, and they admire the way dogs are trained to prevent the illegal trade of species and thus see the dogs in a friendly way, and are willing to collaborate in the searches the dogs make.
The use of dogs to detect shark fins, sea cucumbers, or seahorses is a practice unique in the world. And these 4 dogs, even though the greatest friends of their handlers, are also the best friends of Galapagos.
It is a successful task, a task that we would like to see used with a greater regularity, greater strength. The dogs help us to help ourselves to save other species. They are a species trained to save other wild species.
Sea Shepherd Conservation Society works in various parts of the planet with the mission to protect marine species and ecosystems. It has worked within Galapagos since 2008 in coordination with national authorities for the conservation of this natural World Heritage Site. Galapagos.
We are proud as a non-for-profit organization to work with the government, with the police, in friendship and agreement between the parties. Thus we continue cooperating, one between many. As they say in Galapagos, in Ecuador, si se puede.